Is it about time to scrap the magnets, guys? Listen, absolute carnage at Aintree Racecourse last week, and loads of people have gone and touched me and messaged me and said it's time to scrap the magnets in it. What do you reckon, guys? I'm going to talk about the pros and cons of having your magnets and your stickers on your car in this video, and do we all agree in the comments? Please let me know if we should get them scrapped. Do us a favour, you know the score, like the video, subscribe to the channel. YouTube loves interaction, so do us a favour, interact, leave me a little comment, give me a like, you know the score. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little video, and it's going to be coming in 3, 2, 1. And I'm back, baby. So, last week, Aintree Racecourse, there was carnage, absolute carnage, right? There was loads of out-of-town drivers, there was loads of Ubers parking, picking up everywhere. It was just mayhem, right? But what was crazier was the licensing officers were like proper excessive, and jobs weren't legging it round, little whistle here, and it was crazy. So people are just throwing the Uber towards the event, dropping them out. Right, they're getting warnings, by the way. A lot of Uber drivers got warnings saying you did not drop off near the drop-off area. A lot got that warning because people are just throwing them out as close as they can to the event, and then getting back and getting more customers. Obviously, no fault of their own. But oh my God, all I heard of people with the taxi licensing when they were chasing cars down as you drop off. You know, you do a bounce and you see a licensing officer in the corner, you drop off a little bit early and do a Yui, and these flipping licensing officers were legging after the cars and like jotting regs down and flipping, blowing through on the mic, and it was just crazy, right? But the sad thing about it, yeah, is that it's affected so many people because so many drivers got taken off the road that weekend. So I know a few drivers personally got taken off the road on the Thursday and the Friday, right? And depending on the council, you could be waiting 4 or 5 days to get back online. So let me just explain what happened. So with Liverpool, I got done for no mags a few months ago, and they have a little meet and greet area in a Grady Market. I think on I can't remember, like a Monday or a Thursday, and you have like an hour window, right? So just say I get taken off the road on Friday, I've got to go and see them at like 11 a.m. on a Monday or on a Thursday to show them that I've got both magnets, and they put me back online, right? So if you get taken off the road, say Thursday, Friday, you got to wait till Monday to get reactivated, right? So there's carnage of people getting taken off the road on Thursday, Friday and stuff like that. But other councils, which are pretty cool, like I think Berry Street with Sefton, Berry Street was very proactive over the event, and they come out on social media and listen, if you got one of our cars, because they settle cars, you see, if you got one of our cars, we'll make sure that you're back on the road as quick as possible, right? They'll inform the customer, they'll inform the council and inform the thingy. So just say a Berry Street car got taken off the road because of no mags, they could drive to Berry Street or whatever, show they got mags, Berry Street can send over to the council. They said that they verified, they got the mags, and then you can inform the operator, say like Alpha Taxis or Delta or whatever, and inform the operator, and it's all back online. Dead simple, right? But Uber, being not very local, I had so many drivers message me and say we got took off the road Thursday, I got reactivated on the Friday because their council was quite quick, and they got back online Tuesday. Not because of the council, not because of A, B or C, because Uber just took its time. You'd message them and go, yes, it's been referred to the activation department or whatever. But lads were messaging me saying, look, I've lost 4 or 5 days of the busiest weekend because of not having no magnets, right? Now, the reason I want to go into this video, it's because I don't think people getting in trouble for no smoking stickers in the car. They were getting in trouble for no magnets and stuff like that, you know, stickers. So when I say magnets, because different councils are different, you have stickers or magnets, right? So if you work for Uber, you'll have Uber magnets on the side of your door, or you'll have the Uber stickers, depending on what council. Some councils are stricter than others. Wolverhampton this year, or last year, has said you don't need stickers or magnets on the car no more. So surprisingly, Wolverhampton is leading the way at the 2025 taxi licensing laws, because in this day and age, I don't think we need magnets anymore. I just really don't think we do. We got an Uber app, or we got a system. Yeah, private booking. If someone books through me, I'll be communicating them with WhatsApp straight away. Hi, I am Matty. Hi, I'll be picking you up in a black Tesla, registration plate, blah, blah, blah. Do you know what I mean? I give all the details via WhatsApp, so before they even stepped off the plane, they know exactly who they're looking for. I always mention a big, tall, dark, handsome fella. I don't... but no, what's good? But I message them all the details, so they're coming off the plane, they walk into a busy car park, and they're not looking for magnets, they're not looking for anything other than your specific car and reg. Do you know what I mean? If you book on Uber, look at the Uber passenger app, you'd have a picture of the person, the car, the colour, the registration plate, and also the taxi plate, private hire plate. I do think the plates need to stay and the stickers in the window. I think that's a good way of telling you from a personal car to a private hire car. They're perfect. The big door signs are saying, I work for Uber. Do you know what I mean? It is just unfortunately a dying, in my opinion, a dying act, and I think that it should be squashed. It should be squashed. Do you know what I mean? When you book a taxi now, have you noticed that people will go around the back of your car and have a look at your reg and have a look at your plate? How easy could you get mags, throw them on the side of your car and impersonate an Uber car? You could, couldn't you? Dead easy. Get the mags online on eBay, throw them on your car, go pretend that you're an Uber, pick them up quick people. So it doesn't even stop that. The plate and the plate on the front of your windscreen, that stops that. Do you know what I mean? We do need to look different from a public vehicle, but we don't need, in my opinion, the magnet. But I'd love to know your feedback and your comments below, because in my opinion, we don't need it. But there's a few things that do pulling people on, like the no smoking stickers. Who smokes? 2025, not many people smoke, and I know obviously you can't vape and stuff like that, but to be a rule and regulation to have a sticker in your car to say no smoking in 2025. It feels like we've got laws from 30 years ago still in practice to this date. Do you know what I mean? If you want to put your mags on and promote your company and etc, then yes, go for it, crack on. Do you know what I mean? But it shouldn't be in like an enforceable thing. So going back to the Aintree event, right? Yeah, when all these drivers are getting taken off the road, instead of chasing cars down because they haven't got a sticker on the car that says who they're working for, yeah, if you got rid of all that, because I promise you, those like taxi licensing, they were focused on the magnets, they were focused on the no smoking signs. Imagine if they completely ignored that, right, and focused on the out of town drivers that may be applying for hire, they're not working like legally. Do you know what I mean? Check your bookings, make sure they're booked with an operator. Check your tyres, check the vehicle condition. Do you know what I mean? If you're going to like damaged edges that could be causing damage to the public. Do you know what I mean? Make sure you're like insured. Make sure you've got a licence. Do you know what I mean? I could get pulled up, right? And they probably go, oh, got your magnets on? Yeah, great stuff, mate. Go on, crack on. But I haven't got a licence. I'm not insured. The booking weren't legally booked through an operator. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, you got your magnets on. Oh, go on, lad, go on, crack on. And that's what it was like. It was so focused on the magnets. It felt like they could have focused more on safety elements like your tyres and everything else. Now, I know they check the tyres when they're checking the mags. Do you know what I mean? No, but it feels like the focus was the magnets, when I think the focus should be safety. Like, I was parked up waiting for one of my customers. Like, I was shocked that weekend. And when I was waiting for one of my customers, you seen Ubers. I was behind a Manchester Uber. This is in Liverpool, by the way. And you can tell they're applying for hire, because when you walk up to a car, when you've got a pre-booked job, yeah, you just say drop, you go, all right, mate, yeah, because you confirmed on the details, you knock on the window, go, Matty, yeah, jump in, mate, and you jump in, right? But if you're parked up and you see a car parked up, a plated vehicle, right, and they're on the window, and it looks like they're having a good 5-10 minute chat, they're applying for hire, they're organised in the price, they're organised. Where you going, mate? Oh, you're going to Manchester? 200 quid. 200 quid's a bit much, that, innit? And you can tell, you're looking at the people and they're having a full-blown convo next to the vehicle. So you know they're applying for hire. Mate, I seen must have been 3 or 4 the times that's happening at the event. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, there's no proof in it. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not going to be taking pictures and reporting them and all that. It's their risk, it's their responsibility. Passengers just should know not to get in a vehicle that's not pre-booked, because obviously it's not insured, and also drivers should know as well, shouldn't they? But anyway, there's no fact that the match is doing that. But what I'm trying to say is, you're looking at it and you're going, that's what they're doing. Do you know what I mean? But there's no evidence of it. Do you know what I mean? So yes, I do think in 2025, I think we need to get rid of the magnets. Yeah. Keep the plate, keep the stickers in the front windscreen. Yeah. Get rid of the no smoking stickers. Do you know what I mean? And then just make sure all jobs are legally booked and your car is in good nick and your tyres are in good nick. Do you know what I mean? That's a priority. So next time there's a big event, you're pulling cars over, you're checking the tyres, you're checking who the job's booked with, if it's legal, if it's got insurance, everyone's safe and sound, move on. Do you know what I mean? And just forget about the focus of these flipping magnets. Drive me insane. Drivermatty.com, you know the score, go check it out. Consider joining the Patreon, loads of members benefits are in that, and including the WhatsApp group is now opened back up to Patreon and YouTube members. So if you want to hop in the WhatsApp group, then feel free to do so. It's a great laugh, good group of lads getting together, chitting, chatting, and there's a chat on Patreon as well if you want to join there as well. The link is all on drivermatty.com. Everything that's about me is on drivermatty.com. Alright guys, listen, thanks for tuning in as per usual. Make sure you like the video and subscribe. I don't ask for much, do I, doing all this content? All you need to do is hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. That's it. Dead free for you to do, and that takes 2 seconds, but it helps me massively. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, thanks a lot for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next video.